doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point,
Yeah,
and you've
I
made
think we did that
mine.
well.
Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If
Oh,
you're
I
like
can
Socrates,
imagine so.
that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which
Aristocles?
it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What
Aristotle,
the night
really?
Before I turn that age, should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
I regret doubting you at all.
Thank you. There are few things greater than gaining the understanding of another.
On that, we disagree.
Disagreements can lead to even more understanding.
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead. Perhaps I'll use that.
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others.
Just met Plato.
Tere.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Right, we have to go kill some people. Nothing like killing priests and, like. Hey, bud. I think you'd see more people taking shelter since it's a storm.
Move aside!
Shut your mouth. That real quick. What, you couldn't pack in a few more guards? Oh, they're cult members. Okay, no qualms about killing them. The dog has to go, though.
There are archers! Get to safety! I'm going after that archer!
together. I'll check this out. I know a professional kill when I see one. Hold it right there! You won't leave here!
That.
Once we have the Babylus, we simply had a few special notes of our own. Thought, along with the fake evidence and their own testimony.
Those priests must be the ones who hired the thugs and want to get rid of Socrates. Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Socrates. I should return to Socrates before the trial starts.
Go. Alright, where do we have to go now? Back over here? Okay. I want to see what these question marks are real quick. Since we're right next to them, might as well. Doom. Didn't mean to climb a tree, game. Wolf den, okay. And down here. What is that? That's a weird statue. Is that... What's it called? Prometheus? Getting his stomach eaten every single day? Looks like Prometheus. Yeah, as punishment for giving fire to humans, I believe he was forced to have, like, to be bound and have vultures eat his intestines. A similar story, actually, for Loki, I believe. Oh, no, that was a snake dripping poison into his eyes. Never mind. Oh, yes, very much so. Did you not know that, Pat? Doing a flip negates all fall damage in real life. That's just how it works. You've been naughty. I don't think I have. Maybe, possibly I have. Never mind. Please tell me I don't have to sneak into the leader's house again. Oh, excuse me. Okay, this time I don't need to sneak. That's fine.
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead. And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
There were also some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
Me? Kill? Steal? Arrange protests?
Yes.
It does sound like me. But it was someone else this time.
I'm glad I asked.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
What's your answer?
So, do you agree with the Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you've been arrested again.
Let's go home.
We should
Okay,
get you
you
home.
home.
I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Xanthippe will decide that. Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and what I said. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lust for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my opinions and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
Oh, I doubt it.
Excuse me.
But it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like
Wrong
an
window.
untamed horse.
Don't call
Wow.
her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
Get somewhere safe, Socrates.
Wait, get away from him. Get away from me. Right, Socrates.
Wonder what that was about.
With the things I do, it's sometimes hard to know.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
A little bit bloody there, bud, but it'll be fine. Free, there's a bounty hunter. Who is it? Leaus the painter? Who in God's name are you? Even on my tier? You're next tier. Alright. I'll fight you if you come over here, mate. You don't want none of this.
You came back. Finally. I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phorkys and this talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them. What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
Tell me the story.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your words written down so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence. And no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
Okay.
I should get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
What's
I
up?
doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning...
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter, you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Alexios.
Stay out of trouble, Socrates.
Oh, he gives me a freaking headache. Hey, Ken, welcome on in. God damn it, Ken. Why? Alright, let's deal with this bounty hunter. Where you at? Trying to get him away from people. No, you don't. Yeah, to you it is. Me some other day. Boom. I don't have any cool looking. I hate how the staffs look. It's like I'm very much an aesthetic person, Ken. All about aesthetics, and I hate how staffs look. Just like, eh. They're great in combat. They're fun. But God, they're all ugly. Donatello, I am not. Use the spear. I like swords, and I like my dual daggers. That's my fighting style. I wish I had a shield. No, you would crouch, wouldn't you? Come out, motherfucker.
And watch your back.
Understood.
What those?
Right, fuck this shit, I'm out. Want to lower the bounty. Right, I think it's time that we return to the Olympics. We leveled up sufficiently so we can actually do stuff around there without getting our asses handed to us. So let's do that. Took out another merc. And we're now in tier 6. Okay. Map. Oh yeah, we still got the Blind King. We can get more information about him. We're missing the last location, which I'm kind of saving, which is out in Arcadia. But let's go here. No, we don't want to do a Man of Wealth and Pleasure. We wanted to go and do the Contender. No, that's the Boar. Where's the Contender? Contender's there, the Valley of Olympia.